سيدنا ومولانا محمد جن کے تلووں کا دھوند آب حیات ہے وہ جان مسیحا ہمارا نبی خلق سے اولیاء اولیاء سے رسول اور رسولوں سے اعلیٰ ہمارا نبی کون دیتا ہے دینے کو منہ چاہیے دینے والا ہے سزا ہمارا نبی غمزدوں کو رضا مژدہ دیجئے کہ ہے غمزدوں کو رضا مژدہ دیجئے کہ ہے بے کسوں کا سہارا ہمارا نبی اللہم صل علی سیدنا مولانا محمد وعلی آلہ وصحبہ وبارک وسلم اللہم صل علی سیدنا ومولانا محمد جب حسن تھا ان کا جنما انوار کا عالم کیا ہوگا ہر کوئی فدا ہے بن دیکھے ہر کوئی فدا ہے بن دیکھے تو دیدار کا عالم کیا ہوگا اللہم صل علی سیدنا مولانا محمد وعلی آلہ وصحبہ وبارک وسلم اللہم صل علی سیدنا ومولانا محمد قدموں میں جبھی کو رہنے دو چہرے کا تصور مشکل ہے قدموں میں جبھی کو رہنے دو چہرے کا تصور مشکل ہے جب چاند سے بڑھ کر ایڑی ہے جب چاند سے بڑھ کر ایڑی ہے تو رخسار کا عالم کیا ہوگا اللہم صل علی سیدنا ومولانا محمد وعلی آلہ وصحبہ فضل رب العلا اور کیا چاہیے مل گئے مصطفیٰ اور کیا چاہیے مل گئے مصطفیٰ اور کیا چاہیے دامن مصطفیٰ جن کے ہاتھوں میں ہے ان کو روز جزا اور کیا چاہیے ہم کو اپنی غلامی کی دے دے سند بس یہی عزت و مرتبہ چاہیے بھر کے جولی میری میرے سرکار نے 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 مسکرا کر کہا اور کیا چاہیے اللہم صل علی سیدنا ومولانا محمد وعلی آلہ وصحبہ وبارک وسلم اللہم صل علی سیدنا ومولانا محمد مکھ چند بدر شاشانی مت چمکے تلاٹ نورانی کالی زلف تے اک مستانی مخمور اکھیں مدبریاں اس صورت نو میں جانا کھا تے جان جہانا کھا سچ آکھا تے رب دی میں شان آکھا جس شان شانہ تو شانہ سب بڑھیا سبحان اللہ ما اجمل کا ما احسن کا ما اکمل کا کتے میرے علی کتے تیری ثنا 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 مشتاق کیا کتے جانیا اللہم صل علی سیدنا مولانا محمد اللہم صل علی سیدنا مولانا محمد وعلی آلہ وصحبہ وبارک وسلم اللہم صل علی سیدنا ومولانا محمد اللہم صل علی سیدنا ومولانا محمد
کالیاں زلفاں والا دکھی دلاں دا سہارا، کالیاں زلفاں والا دکھی دلاں دا سہارا، قسم خدا دی مینوں، قسم خدا دی مینوں سب نالوں پیارا، کالیاں زلفاں والا دکھی دلاں دا سہارا، قسم خدا دی مینوں سب نالوں پیارا، کالیاں زلفاں والا دکھی دلاں دا سہارا، دساں کی میں مصطفیٰ دی کڈی سونی شان ہے، دساں کی میں مصطفیٰ دی کڈی سونی شان ہے، آپ دی تعریف وچ سارا ہی قرآن ہے، آپ دی تعریف وچ سارا ہی قرآن ہے، دساں کی میں مصطفیٰ دی کڈی سونی شان ہے، آپ دی تعریف وچ سارا ہی قرآن ہے، آپ دی تعریف وچ سارا ہی قرآن ہے، پڑھ کے تو ویکھ جیڑا مرضی سی پرا، پڑھ کے تو ویکھ جیڑا مرضی سی پرا، قسم خدا دی مینوں، قسم خدا دی مینوں سب نالوں پیارا، کالیاں زلفاں والا دکھی دلاں دا سہارا، قسم خدا دی مینوں سب نالوں پیارا، کالیاں زلفاں والا دکھی دلاں دا سہارا، ایڈا سونا نبی کوئی دنیا تے آیا نہیں یار، اے ہو جیا کوئی رب نے بنایا نہیں یار، اے ہو جیا کوئی رب نے بنایا نہیں، ایڈا سونا نبی کوئی دنیا تے آیا نہیں یار، اے ہو جیا کوئی رب نے بنایا نہیں یار، اے ہو جیا کوئی۔
Our beloved Prophet, Hazrat Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, said, Al-kalimatu at-tayyibatu sadaqah. It is also charity to utter a good word.
بری اور گرد و نواح میں عشاء کی اذان کا وقت ہوا چاہتا ہے، دوسرے علاقوں میں رہنے والے اپنے اپنے مقامی وقت کے مطابق نماز ادا کریں۔
اللہ اکبر اللہ اکبر اللہ اکبر اللہ اکبر، اشہد ان لا الہ الا أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله، أشهد أن محمدا رسول أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله، حي على حي على الصلاة، حي على الفلاح حي على الفلاح الله أكبر الله أكبر لا إله إلا الله
اللهم رب هذه الدعوة التامة والصلاة القائمة آت سيدنا محمدا الوسيلة والفضيلة والدرجة الرفيعة وابعثه مقاما محمودا الذي وعدته وارزقنا شفاعته يوم القيامة إنك لا تخلف الميعاد.
اے اللہ، اس دعوت کامل اور تا قیامت قائم ہونے والی نماز کے رب، تو محمد صلی اللہ علیہ وسلم کو جنت میں نمایاں مقام، فضیلت اور بلند درجہ عطا فرما، اور انہیں اس مقام محمود پر فائز فرما جس کا تو نے ان سے وعدہ فرمایا ہے، اور قیامت کے دن ہمیں ان کی شفاعت نصیب فرما، بے شک تو وعدے کے خلاف نہیں فرماتا۔
اگر آپ یہ اذان سپانسر کرنا چاہتے ہیں تو انتظامیہ سے آج ہی رابطہ کریں۔
Be nice. Our beloved Prophet Muhammad, may blessing and peace be upon him, said, وَخَالِقِ النَّاسَ بِخُلُقٍ حَسَنٍ. Behave well towards the people.
Assalamu alaikum, alaikum, yeah. Assalamu alaikum, alaikum, yeah. Assalamu alaikum, alaikum, yeah. Assalamu alaikum, alaikum, yeah. I just wanna spread love and peace and all of my happiness, yeah, to everyone that I meet. 'cause I'm feeling spectacular. I love it when we love one another.
باقی ہر ایک شے، باقی ہر ایک شے، نقش خیالی سارے نبی تیرے در کے سوالی، شاہ مدینہ، شاہ مدینہ، شاہ مدینہ، شاہ مدینہ، یا رسول اللہ یا حبیب اللہ، یا رسول اللہ یا حبیب اللہ، یا رسول اللہ یا حبیب اللہ، تیرے لیے ہی دنیا بنی۔
السلام علیکم حامد بھائی۔
نیلے فلک کی چادر تنی ہے، نیلے فلک کی چادر تنی ہے، تو اگر نہ ہوتا، تو اگر نہ ہوتا، دنیا تھی خالی، سارے نبی تیرے در کے سوالی، شاہ مدینہ، شاہ مدینہ، شاہ مدینہ، شاہ مدینہ، یا رسول اللہ یا حبیب اللہ، یا رسول اللہ یا حبیب اللہ، یا رسول اللہ یا حبیب اللہ، ہے نور تیرا شمس و قمر میں، تیرے لبوں کی لالی سحر میں، تیرے لبوں کی لالی سحر میں، پھولوں نے تیری، پھولوں نے تیری खुशबू चुरा ली सारे नबी तेरे दर के सवाली शाहे मदीना शाहे मदीना शाहे मदीना शाहे मदीना
Abdul Rauf Rufi, the wonderful Abdul Rauf Rufi, doctor, professor, titles, all sorts. Assalamu alaikum and welcome. And Brother Hami texted in. Thank you, Brother Hami. Always lovely to have you, my brother. Yes, I know you're probably watching football because United are playing Liverpool. I'm not going to give the result away. I think it's half time. Everybody's doing fairly well. So it's even Stevens. Look, yeah, I know. People are busy, but phone is one of the, I'm sorry, the radio is one of those things which you can have running in the background. It doesn't matter, you don't have to watch it. You're not going to be sitting in front of it. You just get there and put it on your laptop, on your iPad, on your phone, on your, or even on on your TVs. You can now, a lot of them, have internet with them, and then you get your browsers, and so you can just log into project29.org.uk because you just go into one of the browsers, whatever it is, and then just put in project29.org.uk and then click on the radio page, and inshallah you'll be able to hear us, maybe even see us, I don't know, whichever. No, I think on that one you'll just hear us, but that's fine. It's great to have your company on a Sunday evening, 6:13. Cold outside, as I said, coming in this afternoon, it was cold. And I think it's going to be cold even going home later on. But that's the life without a wife. And it's a poem. Yeah, sir. Sometimes I say too many things, sometimes out of context, out of term. But never mind, whatever. All my brothers and sisters listening, hopefully they'll forgive me for my little mistakes, because that's what we do. Tomorrow night, as you know, Brother Navshadi is on with very eminent, very, very talented, I think is the word, very talented Brother Iftikhar from Pakistan. As he was last week. Unfortunately, we didn't have him on air. We just had his voice, and then we had a little bit of a hiccup with I think as on his side, the internet went or something happened. But inshallah, he'll be with us tomorrow night, 5 o'clock till 7 o'clock. Make sure you tune in. You'll be able to see him on Facebook and on YouTube and on Twitch, of course. Twitch is one of those other platforms, and we've got a number of platforms we could be broadcasting on, but, we just wanted to keep it not too many, because it just use a lot of bandwidth when we're internet, and so yeah, it's there for you people. If you want to join in, come and join in. Join me on Facebook, as you say. You can be listening in, you can be watching, you can just make a comment. But, it's just easy. As I said yesterday, brother Maqsood came in from Muslim Heritage, and I think we had a great show. We put the world to rights, which is what it's about, But this evening, inshallah, just nice and easy, a few nasheeds, and I've got a couple of announcements actually. Hopefully, as we go on, I'll make you aware of them. And if you've got something to share, if you're celebrating something, then why not pick up the phone and give me a call, and we can share it together. We can celebrate together. It's always nice to hear some other people's voice. And if you want to perform a nasheed, then please do, because it'll be really nice to be entertained for a change. Because we're gonna, coming up to, Allahu Akbar, it's almost nearly, 2.5, just over 2 months before Ramzan starts. And we, inshallah, will be making some, waves and some, getting people going with the nasheeds. And we want people to, this year, to enjoy and perform. And we're looking for a couple of experienced nasheed performers to be our hosts, because we're going to be running competitions throughout the month of Ramadan, and then inshallah they will continue with massive prizes, and I mean that, massive prizes, cash prizes, gifts, whatever, but that's, for another show. this evening, what we're doing is we're looking to recruit a couple of program hosts, especially for the month of Ramadan. And they won't have to come into the studio. We'll be able to connect them remotely, but they must be experienced nasheed artists or have an understanding of nasheeds. It doesn't matter if it's in English. It'd be really nice to have a sister and a brother. You know, not a sister, brother, blood brother, sister, but we can have, because we can, now with COVID, we can get you in remotely, as you can probably see me on YouTube and Facebook and Twitch right now. So in the same way, we can get people into the studio, but not into the studio physically. We can bring them in remotely. So that'd be fantastic. You can introduce the programs, and we're going to be getting the artists. If anybody whoever wants to compete and get involved in, we'll be able to get them in on Skype, on Zoom, or whatever platform that is available. Will, inshallah. And then people will be able to see them live performing and vote for the best people. Not like sometimes what we get is, in the past I've seen during Ramadan, people hold competitions, and it's always the family, friends voting, and then it's always family and friends choosing the winner. Often I've been disappointed because, but, I don't know, what can I say? Maybe I'm too critical, Never mind. We'll plod on, as they say. I'll play you another nasheed now, and it's Ho Nigahi Karam by Haji Abdul Rauf Niazi. I hope you enjoy it, and inshallah I'll see you after this.
کرم کملی والے ہو نگاہ کرم کملی والے تیرے بن کوئی میرا نہیں ہے اب تو مجھ کو مدینے بلا لو زندگی کا بھروسہ نہیں ہے اب تو مجھ کو مدینے بلا لو زندگی کا بھروسہ نہیں ہے ہو نگاہ کرم کملی والے تیرے بن کوئی میرا نہیں ہے میری قسمت میں وہ دل بھی آئے سبز گنبد کے حاصل ہوں سائے میری قسمت میں وہ دل بھی آئے سبز گنبد کے حاصل ہوں سائے میری اس کے سوا میرے آقا اور کوئی تمنا نہیں ہے میری اس کے سوا میرے آقا اور کوئی تمنا نہیں ہے ہو نگاہ کرم کملی والے تیرے بن کوئی میرا نہیں ہے بیت جائیں گے دل زندگی کے ہم بھی منگتے ہیں تیری گلی کے، ہم بھی منگتے ہیں تیری گلی کے، تیرے صدقے سے کیا کیا نہ پایا، تیرے در سے ملا کیا نہیں ہے، تیرے صدقے سے کیا کیا نہ پایا، تیرے در سے ملا کیا نہیں ہے، ہو نگاہ کرم کملی والے، تیرے بن کوئی میرا نہیں ہے، روٹھتی ہے خدائی تو روٹھے، تیرا رشتہ نبی سے نہ ٹوٹے، تیرا رشتہ نبی سے نہ ٹوٹے، دیکھ دیوانے پیارے نبی کے، عشق ہے یہ تماشا نہیں ہے، دیکھ دیوان پیارے نبی کے،
Grammarly can help you.
عشق ہے یہ تماشا نہیں ہے، ہو نگاہ کرم کملی والے، تیرے بن کوئی میرا نہیں ہے، لامکان تک ہے تیری رسائی، گیت گاتی ہے تیرے خدائی، گیت گاتی ہے تیرے خدائی، وہ جگہ ہی نہیں دو جہاں میں، وہ جگہ ہی نہیں دو جہاں میں، جس جگہ تیرا جلوہ نہیں ہے، وہ جگہ ہی نہیں دو جہاں میں، جس جگہ تیرا جلوہ نہیں ہے، اب تو مجھ کو
Ji, assalamu alaikum. Welcome back, people. You listen to Salaam BCR with me and Wa this evening, Sunday evening, cold evening that it is. If you've just joined me, thank you very much for your company. It's great to have you with me. This nasheed just reminded me of the character of our Nabi Pak Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. You know, one of the things that people really admired about him was that everything, was to be admired. But then there are certain qualities which people, even the non-believers, they came back and they admired that. And generally what I said is that the Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam remained very quiet and did not speak unnecessarily. He was obviously a gifted and eloquent speech maker, that is goes without saying. And his listeners' hearts, which it captured the hearts and the souls of the people when they listened to him. And this would the feeling around when he would speak. It would kind of like just literally lift everybody's spirits up. It was just a speech, the way he spoke. Even his enemies, knew his preeminent and outstanding qualities of what a wonderful person and qualities that he had. And it was because of this kind of ability, his opponent said that Muhammad was sallallahu alaihi wasallam was a sorcerer, because the way he communicated is so eloquently, and it captured people's hearts and minds, and it was just fantastic. And I think some of the things we Muslims ourselves could learn, in present day, we could learn ourselves something from that, perhaps. Because at the end of the day, when you speak in an eloquent manner, you speak. Yesterday, a brother phoned in and he said, we were a little bit aggressive. I think that was just, Brother Mujib, that was just passion. Mirabai, that was just passion. When you feel passion about something, then it's, sometimes it's difficult to keep control. And it doesn't mean to say that you're being aggressive in a way, in a bullshit way, in a manner that you're threatening. It's not threatening. It was just, the passion. So I hope you understand that, Brother Maqsood. I really want to thank him for coming in yesterday. Brother Hamid just phoned in. Brother Hamid's on the road once again. As Merabrai, he always is. I love him for that. Such a hard-working man. In these days when people start, in this cold outside, the man is, everybody's sat home curled up, in their blankets, watching football, watching TV, whatever. And there he is, my brother. He's out on the road, and he's doing his work. He's earning his halal rizq, and there's a lot to be said for that, because when your rizq is halal, then everything that feeds on that, there is a barakat in it. There's barakat in it, as we Punjabis would say. There's barakat hegi hai. There's barakat, as you would say it in English. So good on you, Mirabai. May Allah bless you, may Allah give you health, and always keep you safe out on the roads. And then Brother Asad phoned in from Bolton. He said, will you please play me sorry, didn't phone in, WhatsApped me. He said, will you play Kamar Afridi's Fridi, a nasheed for me? And inshallah I'll do that. But because Hami Bhai is out on the road, and he's going to be, hopefully, he's always in Cheetah Mill, man. And Brother Hami, pick up a couple of kebabs, bhai. No, I'm good, alhamdulillah. So, yeah, he's on his road back, and he said, play me a Nusrat Fateh Ali Khan, and this is specially dedicated to my bhai, my brother, Mera Pyara Nusrat Fateh Ali Khan. Here you are, bro. The wonderful, the legend that is Nusrat Fateh Ali Khan. उनसे मुलाकात हो गई. Wonderful remix.
दिन भर इंतजार किया था उसने, एक अजब बेचैनी, एक अजब जुस्तजू, मगर वो नहीं आया. कभी कभी एक इंसान का नाम पूरी दुनिया का छूट जाना समझता है.
Thank you very much for listening to Salaam BCR, coming to you live from UK here on a Sunday evening. Now the time is 6:36, and we're going to take a little commercial break, as we people say. And I hope you'll keep me company. In the meantime, here it is.
Salaam BCR, medium wave 1566 and online. Your home of entertainment. Broadcasting across Greater Manchester and beyond. Check our website, project29.org.uk.
अस्सलामुअलैकुम, मैं हूं निर्मल अली. आपके शहर बरी में एक रेडियो स्टेशन बना है सलाम BCR के नाम से, तो जनाब उसको सुनिए और सुनते रहिए. मैं भी इंशाल्लाह आपको ज्वाइन करूंगी जल्द ही और आपसे बहुत सारी ढेर सारी बातें करनी है, तो सुनते रहिए सलाम BCR.
अस्सलाम वालेकुम, बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम. मैं हूं जवाद वसीम. आपके शहर बरी में नया रेडियो BCR के नाम से लॉन्च हो गया है. इसमें आप सुनेंगे मुझसे से कई फनकारों के, बल्कि मुझसे बहुत अच्छे फनकारों के इंटरव्यूज़, अच्छे अच्छे गुलकारों के गाने, संगीत, सूफिया कलाम, क्लासिकल और अच्छे अच्छे अक़वाले ज़रीन और नई नई और ताज़ा तरीन खबरें. तो सुनते रहिए BCR.
Assalamu alaikum. This is Salaam BCR and I'm your host, Haq Anwar al-Haq, coming to you every Friday, Saturday and Sunday, 6 till 8 p.m. Join me for a chat, request, dedication, whatever the occasion. Keeping you company in the home, in the car. We're online, we're on air, we're everywhere. Media wave 1566 and online, project29.org.uk. Phone 0161 221 9872 or WhatsApp 07990 264 144. Salaam BCR, your one-stop family entertainment.
Jihan, welcome back, people. You're listening to Salaam BCR with me here Anwar al-Haq on a Sunday evening. 6:38. That was a little commercial break. In case you didn't know, another one of the wonderful teachings of our Nabi Pak Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, you know, was that the Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam forbade sleeping at night without food, without eating food, because he said going to bed without eating food causes aging. So here we are, people. If you want to keep this youthful looks, you know, the Allah given complexions and so forth, rather than, you know, people, you know, that's the other thing, you know, nowadays you see people making themselves forgive me, making themselves ugly by this Botox thing that everybody kind of like, you know, they're always having fillings here and there of all kinds of stuff. You don't know what's in it, you know, and then they have to keep going back, because once you've got used to this, and your features change, you know, because if you're not, you know, this is really sad, you know, because if you're not happy with the way Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala made you and you've not looked after yourself, you know, now you're trying to recover that youth, you're trying to recover your looks. You know, I jawani nu har koi dekhe le jandi kithe dithi ki कि बंदिया ज़ात है तेरी आखिर मिट्टी ऐसा something, you know, something like that is Alam Lohar. I'm going to find it and I'm going to play it for you in a short while. But that's what it is, you know. You can never, you can never recover those youthful days. Enjoy them while you have them. And look after yourself, in your youth, and inshallah you'll look, because when I look at some of our older women, my mother, mashallah, she was in her 80s when she passed away, left us. And then other women, other Muslim women, I see them, and mashallah, in their elderly years, such noor on their face, wonderful, such presence they have, complexions, and because they didn't force this bloody injections and forgive me, sorry for using that B word, but using makeup to cover themselves in their youth, because this in that thing, you don't know what they put in them. It is a commercial industry, my dear sisters, especially sisters. It's a commercial, nowadays brothers use all the kind of stuff as well, but it's an industry, and this industry, is meant to keep you coming back again and again. It's not there for you to, once and for all and done and dusted and then it's all okay. No. I don't think it's that. It's about, getting you hooked on something like a drug. It's like a drug. It gets you hooked and then you are caught for life. Then, women say, Goriya, I can't go to the front door without putting my face on. You see it, you hear it all the time, with elderly women, bichariyan. Because they ruined it in the early days. They going to the barbers, to the hair salons, cutting their hair, having it waved, having it, all the heating treatment. And we in the Indian subcontinent and in the third world, we follow like sheep again in many, as in many other contexts. It seems to be that we're not ever happy until we're copying the West. And sometimes to our detriment, financially, psychologically, physically, emotionally, and religiously. It is to our detriment, and that's a sad thing. That's a sad thing. But may Allah give us hidayat, and may we follow in the footsteps of our Nabi Pak Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, who taught us some wonderful etiquettes in life. How to deal with people, how to deal with yourself, how to look after yourself, how to preserve yourself and with your loved ones. So let's put some of that into practice and show people Islamic side of it. Because I tell you, we are going to be accountable at the end of the day, and anything that we can affect a change, a good change in society, then it can only be good. So. I hope we take that on board, and inshallah, Manchester United have scored. It's 3-2 now. I'm going to spoil it for everybody, because Hami, I don't know how you knew, brother, when you said to me early on that it was 2-2 and it was only showing on TV 1-1. Am I watching a replay or something? Now as they've scored, it's now 78 minutes to go, and they've scored. United have scored, and it's now 3-2. So I'm going to spoil it for everybody else. Hami spoiled it for me. This is next nasheed is dedicated to brother Asad, who texted in. I got to stop using the word phoned in. He texted and WhatsApped in from Bolton, and he said, "Will you please play me Zami Mein Ali Nahi Hoti by Kamar Faridi." Lovely nasheed that it is. I hope you enjoy it.
ज़मन मेरा नहीं होता, ज़मीं मेरी नहीं होती, ज़मन मेरा नहीं होता, ज़मीं मेरी नहीं होती।
Bruno Fernandes scored.
मोहम्मद के गुलामों का, मोहम्मद के गुलामों का कफन मेरा नहीं होता, मोहम्मद के نہیں ہوتا محبت کملی والے سے وہ جذبہ ہے سنا لوگوں محبت کملی والے سے وہ جذبہ ہے سنا لوگوں یہ جس من میں سما جائے یہ جس من میں سما جائے وہ من میلا نہیں ہوتا یہ جس من میں سما جائے وہ من میلا نہیں ہوتا محمد کے غلاموں کا کفن میلا نہیں ہوتا گلوں کو چوم لیتے ہیں سحر نم شبنمی قطرے گلوں کو چوم لیتے ہیں سحر نم شبنمی قطرے نبی کی نعت سن لے تو چمن میلا نہیں ہوتا نبی کی نعت سن لے تو چمن میلا نہیں ہوتا محمد کے غلاموں کا کفن میلا نہیں ہوتا محمد کے غلاموں کا کفن میلا نہیں ہوتا جو نام مصطفیٰ چومے نہیں دکھتی کبھی آنکھیں جو نام مصطفیٰ چومے نہیں دکھتی کبھی آنکھیں پہن لے پیار جو ان کا پہن لے پیار جو ان کا بدن میلا نہیں ہوتا پہن لے پیار جو ان کا بدن میلا نہیں ہوتا محمد کے غلاموں کا کفن میلا نہیں ہوتا
جی ہاں محمد کے غلاموں کا کفن میلا نہیں ہوتا I hope you enjoyed that, brother Asad from Bolton. Thank you for texting. Thank you for messaging. I really appreciate it. Hami Bhai phoned in, but I was busy, brother Hami. You know, Manchester United 3-2. What's the final score, brother Hami? Because you seem to have it before I got it. So I don't know. You know, you got some special hotline to the results by. You know, I don't know what it is, but I hope you enjoyed that Qawwali anyway. You know, unse mulaqat ho gayi, a remix. And you know, I liked it. That was the first time that I heard it, to be quite honest. You know, we got another one coming up. Dile Nadan Tujhe Hua Kya Hai. This is by Hina Nasrullah. I hope you like it. It's dedicated for everybody that's you know, this you know, keeping me company. Thank you, people. I really appreciate it. Your company is always, you know, it's always appreciated. But you know, how I know that you're keeping me company is when you phone me. You know, that's really the way to appreciate a brother and support. More importantly, support. You know, supporting somebody. Just pick up the phone and give me a call on 0161 221 9872 or on WhatsApp, which is 07990 264 144. As I said before, we're looking to recruit a couple of people, inshallah, ASAP, so that we can have them, in situ, and then we can move on to the next stage. Because, it's not always about leaving until the last moment. I hate leaving things until the last moment. Preparation. It's all about preparation. When you make a nice curry, you make a nice meal, it's all about preparation, getting the preparations done early, not the last minute, a shotgun wedding. No. We don't believe in those kind of things. It's about preparing, and we prepare in this dunya, and we prepare for the life after, inshallah. And so we're looking for a couple of presenters, hopefully, inshallah, experienced presenters. If not experienced, then you should be, but you will have to have a good understanding and knowledge of nasheed, of the structure, how nasheeds work, what, the lyrics, the tone, the quality of the voice, all that kind of thing, will go on. We're gonna this year, inshallah, it'll be just about local. Nationally in the UK, United Kingdom, Scotland, Ireland, Wales, UK, England. England is in UK, isn't it? Yes, of course it is. So it'll be all about people, from the UK this time. It can be in English, it can be in Punjabi, it can be in Urdu. I think those will be the three main kind of like languages that people understand. In future, inshallah, we will move on to colloquial, local languages, and also so this time it'll be two sections. One will be for the kids, which will be 13, 14, 15, that kind of thing. We'll check your dates of birth, because now we have digital media, and we have live ability to contact people, connect people. You'll be able to show us, not forge somebody else's date of birth or whatever. You'll have to show us your passport or your birth certificate to qualify, because there's going to be big prizes on this, and I mean big prizes. We got some lining up some really great sponsors, because they'll get benefit out of it. There'll be advertising, there'll be massive advertising for their businesses across the UK. And then, inshallah, and there'll be no favoritism. So right now, the number one thing is to, if you know anybody that's, has an interest in nasheeds, performs, listens, you don't have to be a performer, but you must have a good knowledge to be a good judge, and to relate to people when they're reciting, performing their nasheeds, that you can, compliment them, you can encourage them, whatever, and comment rightly, comment on it correctly. So that's just like on you see them on the TV programs, where you have 4 or 5 judges sat there, and they are professionals in that art. You don't have to be professional here. You'll be just hosting the programs. Link people, as we call them. Hami, ji Hami bhai.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for playing.
Ji boliye.
Wali. Appreciate it.
Hami, I'm listening to you. Bol.
Yeah, America, thank you very much for playing the lovely Qawwali.
Did you like that?
Yeah, I liked it, yeah.
Have you heard it before?
I did.
Have you heard it before?
No, I've not heard that before, no.
There you are, you see. Something new for you, mera pyara.
Yeah. Now I am on my way.
यार फोन दे कर मु फोन दे लोकां नु कहंदा रहना
की
फोन दे कॉल करना मु अपना
फोन ते कॉल रखा मु
हैदा देखिए मैं अपने भरा नाल पंजाबी बोलदा कि नहीं
बोलना क्यों नहीं
प्यार नाल बोलदा है ना
रात में तेरा प्रोग्राम ही देखता रह रहा
I think पता कि हमें अभी अगर if people didn't know us they would start worrying about me and you wouldn't they
I think so now, yeah.
है ना
Yeah.
This love that's going on.
There is a love.
Eh?
From 2006, man.
जी, may Allah bless you, मेरा प्यारा. May Allah bless you. I really appreciate it.
Thank you for good.
So what's been happening today, Hum? You know, you spoil. Yaar, tell me how you spoiled the flipping thing for me, the football thing.
You spoiled it. Sorry about that. Sorry about that.
Yaar, nahi. I mean, luckily now, did United win?
I have no idea.
Oh, so how did you know then, you rascal?
Oh, I just 2-2 कार हूँ मैं जिसने कहा 2-2 हो गया फिर.
What I'm watching now, Hami, is and it's 81 minutes gone.
Yeah.
I'm watching it on BBC iPlayer, okay?
Yeah, on BBC iPlayer जो होता है ना वो थोड़ा सा पीछे backward रख दें. Few minutes.
How many minutes?
Few minutes behind.
Yeah, but there was long time before when you said to me the second half had just started and United didn't score till another 10, 15 minutes after that.
Maybe that's how it is. Maybe very even slower than what I thought.
Anyway, I'm going to spoil it for people now because it's now 3-2 to United.
3-2 to United.
Yeah.
So United are winning. Oh, good.
Oh my God! You know, Hami, when it says 3-2 to United,
yeah,
it means United are winning.
Of course. मेरा पुत्र खुश हो जाएगा. मेरा पुत्र खुश हो जाएगा. They were watching at home.
ओ यार चेहरा करना फोन दे कोल मुंह रख मेरा भाई.
मैं आया ऐसा बाहर कुछ काम करने वास्ते तो मैं watch करना सी match. But I was looking at old videos of my mom and dad today. I really was, honestly, to just to be looking at them really. I just wanted to find the old videos.
Looking at what?
Old videos of my mom and dad.
All right.
And everything. Oh, but check out there.
Reminiscing.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah. I was home today, but then you get a call to go and deliver, so the duty comes too.
No, surely.
So
is it cold? Is it cold out there, Hami?
It is cold out there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is cold. मगर ध्यान ना कहा जाए जैसे वापस जाएगा क्योंकि उसले आईसी बन जाता थोड़ा जना.
Yeah.
राती में देखा प्रोग्राम बैठ के ना तेरा अपना.
अच्छा. We're learning from it. You know, there's things that we can improve upon. Surely.
Yeah. There was something, the background you use on the green.
I noticed. You see, I listened to it as well. I noticed that. But it's the way that the cameras are geared up.
Yeah, and the colors they pick up.
Anji?
And the way the color is picked up from the background.
Yeah, and the way the sound is fed onto the transmitter programs.
Yeah.
So it goes directly. Whilst I was thinking, when you're on your mixing desk, when your fader is down, I thought, then it comes down, but it isn't. It's the sound to the transmission program goes before the faders, so that's why there's no control on it. You have to.
You need to change the microphone color, the color to black.
Huh?
The yellow microphone you have in front of you. Yeah.
Do I have a what?
Microphone जो जिसे बोलने ना speaking phone, microphone.
Yeah.
Yellow है ना उधर.
Yeah.
Color.
Yeah.
Maybe try red one.
Huh?
Not red, black one.
Why?
Why? Because it's certain background.
Yes, I know. Oh, pata kyun? I'll tell you when you're here. It's like it's this technology moving on. It's about putting in other false backgrounds so that it clashes with them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to be speaking to David Cattrall maybe tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'll see if he can come along.
You're on air, you know that, don't you?
Am I really? I didn't know that. My word, I'm on the air.
I mean, you're giving your guests away. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry about that. If I'm on the air, I'm enjoying your show very much. MashaAllah. It's all happening again. And for both of us to be part of it, it's really a dream come true for me, I'll be honest with you.
Fantastic.
And people are listening to us, but they get shy.
I know. I don't know what it is with people. Pataki, I mean, if they don't pick up the phone on that, how they're gonna? From what we were discussing yesterday, remember with, people not coming forward and other people. Then you see what it is. Then those that come forward, just because they've taken the initiative of coming forward, they grab the bull by the horns, even though they don't have the quality, they don't have the right agenda, they don't have the right education and whatever. And the desires, and they really ruin it for other people who and when there are good people, talented people, but unfortunately, you got to pick up, you got to get up, you get off your backside, and you got to make it happen.
For me, this is very important, very paramount to get the message across to to our people, for our community.
I mean, mouth again. I'm getting really annoyed with you now.
Oh, sorry.
You telling Maqsood yesterday, put your mouth to the.
Well, I wasn't I?
Yeah.
I mean, I should preach what I should say, right?
Yeah.
Really, but I'm very sorry about that. I should speak louder.
No, because I can see your mouth is away from the microphone. That's what I'm saying.
Right. Sorry. Now it's better.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying, we have to, हमें अपनी कोशिश पूरी करनी चाहिए. हमें अपनी जो मुश्किलातें हैं और एक दूसरे से बातें करेंगे तो आगे जाएंगे ना.
Well, we can only, but just talking doesn't even, just talking doesn't help though, Hami.
Yes, inshallah, they'll come to us. They'll come to us.
Talking, is can only take you so far, and then there has to be a little bit of action,
Inshallah, and I was really that you have given a forum again, to tell people to come forward. You're looking for 2 people. And that's really blessing. That's blessing. You're opening your airways. People out there who can actually competently do these things. They can become the star of the show. Yeah. And now we are living in the 21st century. We are living in the 21st century. The media is more powerful and completely different than what it was in 50s, 60s, and 70s.
Media is the way. I mean, it's a look at social media.
Yes.
How influential it is. Look at some of those people. I hate to say it. Some women, in the West, for their notoriety and the way they became, famous, and then financially very lucratively rewarded, for their crude activities.
Yes.
And
they
right
there, but not only that. See, I put this challenge back again. We've got our young wonderful.
Hami, I'm getting annoyed with you now. I think you're doing a job while you're talking to me, and I can see it.
I am not doing a job. I'm saying we have wonderful young ladies in our homes who actually do cooking and cleaning and everything like that. They can come forward to our radio station.
Yeah.
Give their recipes and whatever. We'll put their name
Gigi.
forward, and they can have their own YouTube channel.
Exactly.
What an opportunity for them.
Well, exactly. But it's just it's a case of, you can only take a donkey to water, use the crude term again. You can't make it drink. We can only provide what we can provide. The rest has to come from them, doesn't it?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So challenges out there. If you need it, we are here. Send us your messages by WhatsApp. You have the number.
Yeah.
Or listen to us on medium wave 1566, and we are here for you, not for ourselves. We're here. That's why we call it a community radio. So I'm going to say goodbye because you got another phone call coming in.
I know. Okay, gotta go now, bro.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. Be good. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam. Yeah, what's going on? Your voice is okay, but your caller voice was already.
Hami was, he was Navbai. Hami was, I could feel that he was doing something. He was doing a job.
Yeah, but like when you come on air, brother, like this is the thousand people listening. Maybe you don't know. I don't know because I got two phone calls from Bolton. He said, what's going on? The voice not coming, the other person. So...
Bilkul, nahi, but because what he was doing, just like you're doing now, you see, mashallah, I can hear you very clearly, and Hami was his mouthpiece.
Put the earphone, and it's very easy to use your mobile with you plugged in, and drive as well, whatever you want to do. You can talk. Anyway, Assalamu alaikum to everyone.
Wa alaikum assalam for me.
जी बड़ा प्यारा प्रोग्राम अनवर भाई can I make a suggestion in your program because you got very good knowledge of like English history and all histories, Islamic history. Why don't we pick each time you pick a topic or send someone like your caller give me the topic we talk about. It's like a more interesting than. Like yesterday, I enjoyed, even I was only 2 minutes or 3 minutes with brother Masood. And I forgot, I enjoyed the whole program. Whole program. Because it was a topic, it was a subject in your mind.
Lenny, I agree with you. I mean, last night, actually, when I'm looking back, I actually went back and watched the YouTube, channel once again. And that's the beauty of Naveed Bhai. Okay. You can go back onto YouTube and watch it again and again and you look for your own, comments and, the way to improve yourself because we're improving all the time.
100% agree with you.
But the thing, Pataki, like on an evening this evening, for example, it was just about a bit of a chill down, there's no.
All right.
There's no particular topic. You know what? I just wanted to think. On a Sunday night, maybe. It doesn't have to be too harsh every time. There has to be a topic. It can be just one of those chill out evenings where
people let enjoy us.
Exactly, G. If you want to play a nasheed, you want to play a ghazal, you want to play a qawwali, just like Brother Hamid said, and I'm sure you'll say to me, "Yaar, play this qawwali or a ghazal or Ghana, whatever." And I wanted it like that. So we have to have a time when we just let our head down, just chill out, without any.
Sunday boy.
Without kind of too much pressure and too much, stress and whatever it is,
चलें एक मेरी छोटी सी फरमाइश अगर पूरी कर दें
मेरा भाई कोशिश करूंगा क्यों नहीं
वो है पीना वीना छोड़
क्या छोड़
पीना वीना छोड़ छोड़ दे साबरी की कवाली पीना वीना छोड़
who's that by what is it
it's like about shrab pina
I can tell that who's the artist
Ghulam Farid Sabri.
Oh right, okay.
Yeah. Okay. You can find out easily.
Yeah, inshallah, fine. Are you out on the road?
I think this qawwali is twice been repeated.
Yeah.
By Akil Saab program.
Okay.
And I think it's in his folder.
You're giving secrets away to the listeners, apne Naveed.
No. I know you think about that way. How much interested? Like I'm working, I'm driving now, I'm Ramswater.
Ji.
Same time work, earning money, same time enjoying my program, my radio station.
Alhamdulillah, मैं सदके जाऊँ.
Like rather than put something nonsense.
जी.
So anyway, first of all, because I'm United fan, all United fans, congratulations.
Acha, did they win?
Yeah, even we lucky. It's plenty, I think, in the end.
Yeah, I'm still watching it here, and it's showing it's 86 minutes past, and then they're winning 3-2.
Yeah, 3-2. They win. United won.
They won. Okay, all right.
All right, brothers, carry on.
Brother Naveed, Jazakallah. And obviously tomorrow you've got your guest, Brother Ifi.
Coming up at 3 to see you.
Inshallah. Theek hai.
Inshallah. Allah
Hafiz. Take care on the road, mera bhai. Jazakallah. That was Brother Naveed Shaji. Tomorrow evening he'll be here, inshallah. He'll be here in the studio, but he'll be live with you guys on Facebook, on YouTube, and obviously on Twitch. If you're watching, then log in and check in. I'm sure Brother Ifi will be putting his makeup on, and he'll be shining his hair and everything else. So that'd be great. So please tune in to Brother Navshah's show, 5 o'clock till 7 o'clock, and then after 7 o'clock till 9 o'clock we have Brother Farid with his his own very special style of presenting and content. So inshallah, I hope you'll keep them company. It's 7:08 on a Sunday evening here at Salaam BCR, coming to you live from the heart of Berry. Little commercial break, I think, is deserving.
अस्सलाम वालेकुम ग्रेटर मैनचेस्टर आप सुन रहे हैं रेडियो सलाम BCR एट मीडियम वेव 1566 मेरा नाम है अकील और हमारी मुलाकात हुआ करेगी शाम 6 बजे से 9 बजे तक रेडियो सलाम BCR प्रोग्राम आज की शाम आपके नाम इस प्रोग्राम में आप सुनेंगे नातें कव्वालियां आरिफाना कलाम काफियां और गजलें आप हमारी तमाम नशरियात ऑनलाइन project29.org.uk पर सुन सकते हैं हमारे स्टूडियो का नंबर 01612219872 याद रखिए और मेरा साथ देना मत भूलिएगा।
अस्सलाम वालेकुम, मैं हूं फ़िज़ा अली पाकिस्तान से। आपके भरीन में एक नया रेडियो स्टेशन लॉन्च हुआ है, इसका नाम है सलाम BCR। हो सकता है मैं भी आपसे बहुत जल्द इस प्रोग्राम में मिलूं और बहुत सारे सेलिब्रिटीज़ का आप इस सलाम BCR में इंटरव्यू सुन सकते हैं, तो एंजॉय कीजिए। Salaam BCR.
Salaam, Salaam, Salaam. Our radio, your radio, community radio. Tune in, Media Wave 1566.
अस्सलाम वालेकुम, मैं हुसैन मिर्की। सलाम BCR बरी में रेडियो शुरू हो चुका है। इसमें आपकी मनपसंद के गाने, आपके मनपसंद के प्रोग्राम और आपके मनपसंद के फनकार आपको सुनने के लिए मिलेंगे। जुड़ जाइए रेडियो सलाम BCR के साथ।
Salaam BCR, medium wave, 1566, on it, everywhere.
अस्सलाम वालेकुम जी, मैं हूँ सायरा नसीम। मेरी तरफ से तमाम सुनने वालों को सायरा नसीम का प्यार भरा सलाम। सलाम BCR के लिए बहुत जल्द एक मुलाकात होगी। सलाम BCR, थैंक यू, खुदा हाफिज़।
मैं लोगों से मोहब्बत में अनाएं छोड़ देता हूँ, वफाएं याद रखता हूँ, जफाएं छोड़ देता हूँ। अस्सलाम वालेकुम दोस्तों, मैं हूँ इफ्तिखार रफ़ी, एक्टर, राइटर, शायर और कॉलम नवीस, व्लॉगर फ्रॉम पाकिस्तान। और सलाम BCR, जी हाँ, ये है नया रेडियो चैनल जिस पे आप मेरी आवाज़ सुन रहे हैं।
Assalamu alaikum. This is Salaam BCR, and I'm your host, Haq Anwar al-Haq, coming to you every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, 6 till 8 p.m. Join me for a chat, request, dedication, whatever the occasion, keeping you company in the home, in the car, we're online, we're on air, we're everywhere. Medium wave 1566 and online, project29.org.uk, phone 0161 221 9872, or WhatsApp 07990 264 144. Salaam BCR, your one-stop family entertainment.
Ji haan, welcome back. This is, you listen to Salaam BCR here on a Sunday night, coming to you live and uninterrupted from the heart of Berry. Project29.org.uk is our website if you want to join us. If you're on the world web, then wherever you are, you can listen in. On that platform, project29.org.uk on our radio page. And if you are local, then obviously, you can listen while you're driving around. Like brother Nav did. He's always on the road and he's always listening. And as his brother Hami and many other, our taxi brothers, which reminds me, I always digress. But where's brother Mahboob gone? He hasn't, I haven't heard him from a few days. I hope inshallah he's well. That's Brother Mahmood from Bolton, our taxi driver brothers. And so, this is important, brothers. We look after your welfare. We want to keep you entertained while you're out and about on the road. What we need you to, ring in sometimes, make a request, let us know. How's your day going? What you're doing? If you've got any problems, and if you're enjoying the show, what the weather's like. If there's any traffic, then we can warn other people. That's what it is. As Muslim brothers and sisters, we are always there looking for the benefit and the welfare of other people, which we should do as we look after for the welfare of ourselves. So yeah, if your brothers are out there, any of my taxi driver brothers, then please give us a call. Pick up the phone and give us a call, because I know whenever I've sat with you guys, the phone's right there on the dashboard, in its cradle, giving you directions and everything else. See how what benefit these mobile phones are. But they also know wherever you are, every bit of you. Every moment, people know where you are. You're being traced, and people are going to be traced more and more with this COVID and all this vaccine crap, so be careful. I saw a video last night, somebody sent almost an hour long, and some scary stuff on there that we need to be really observing. We need to be very careful of us as to which way this world is going. It really does scare me. It scares me, not for myself. Alhamdulillah, we've done what we've done. We've seen what we've seen. We're gonna, as much as whatever. Allah knows best how long we have in this dunya. As a Muslim, again, we believe that what your life is, it is written. Your risk, your life, how long you're going to live in this dunya, you're going to see what you're going to see. But at the end of the day, there's a lot of worrying times for our future generations, for the kids of the future. There's a lot of worrying times. I really dearly feel for them. It's just incredible. Some people have, agendas, and they'll go to know every you use every mean because they got the finances. You know, they've made the money. However, they've made the money, they've got the money, and now they're influencing world events. And that's what they're doing. So, wallahu alam. Actually, somebody sent me, I'm going to have a look at that in a minute. Somebody sent me a message early on, you know, something to discuss on our program, inshallah. I'll look on that because we have, you know, on the radio, BCR radio, WhatsApp page, you know, mashallah, a lot of people from across the UK and actually from around the world. You know, the people we have people there who have joined up and they come and give us some good tidbits. And sometimes, you know, it's a load of rubbish, but you know, that's just the way it goes. So yeah, we will play that. I'll look into that and then maybe, you know, bring it back. But here it is. Then we're gonna play a little a Ghana for you. Dil Nadan Tujhe Hua Kya Hai, Hina Nasrullah, live at you know, one of what's our brother name, the grandson of Dr. Allama Iqbal. Yeah, you know, he has his Revive Versa Heritage Revived. Yeah, he does these mehfils and he invites a lot of guests in his koti, you know, in Lahore, and they record it and they televise it, and you know, he has celebrities, and then there's that young lady that co-presents with him, mashallah, you know. So yeah, I don't know what she's called, but there it is. I hope you enjoy this one.
तुझे हुआ क्या है
दिल नादां तुझे हुआ क्या है. A beautiful song, Kalam by Hina Nasrullah, Mirza Ghalib. I think, correct me if I'm wrong, I've just been told off by my sister. Bichari. She said I'm always picking on white women. I'm not picking on white women. I'm just pointing it out, you know. And she said my mother wasn't 80; she was 78. Allahu Akbar. Bless you, bless you, bless you. No, she wasn't. Yeah, well, no, but I mean, when I look at her complexion, when I consider, you know, think about her the way she was, mashallah. And I think that's what it is. That's what the point I was trying to make was, you know, alhamdulillah, you know. Our ladies of old, they were given, you know, everybody was given the way Allah thought best. You know, Allah gave them the quality and the features. Allah you know, made those. It wasn't any human being's nature. Allah gave you those. You know, whichever way, however we look. But then we are given an amanat. You know, this is something that we are to treasure. It is. As she said, you know, you struggle for word, you should have cue cards. What am I don't know. You know, when I came in, I don't know what I was thinking about, what I was going to do. But I mean, I have a vague idea what I'm going to go. And that's, I hope, you know, that it comes across like that. And, you know, I try my very best. You know, one thing that comes to mind is that the Nabi Pak Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, you know, going back to, and this present situation we're in and this pandemic, Islam always has had the answers. We seem to have gone away from it, and that really, you know, pains me. When you are given if there's a disease, if there's a situation, any kind of situation, be it about war, be it about in a family situation, be it about a relationship with your loved ones, your family, your wife, your mother, your sister, your brother, your children. You know, alhamdulillah, Islam has given you direction. Always giving you direction, always giving you a sample, an example. And our Nabi Pak Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam was the best of examples, you know, when it came to, you know, unfortunately, you know, he wasn't, you know, he didn't have much time with his dear mother, you know, but alhamdulillah, you know, with everybody else, humankind, you know, with his wives, with his children, you know, how he communicated with them, how he conducted with them, how he advised them, how he loved them, how he cherished them, you know, that there is no example like other. And you know, and so, you know, we must look upon that rather than looking elsewhere, you know, looking at other people's examples. But I tell you, you know, because those people are lost. I don't care, you know, who's listening. Nothing's saying wrong. I think what we need to do is we need to look at what we have, what we have had, what we have, and what we really should be concentrating on. And from an Islamic perspective, that to me is it. There is no better way of life than an Islamic way of life. Because you know what, at the end of the day, when you live your life, you know, you're living with all honesty, with truthfulness, and you know, you don't mean to defraud anybody, you don't mean to mislead anybody, you are being honest with people. And with that in mind, you know, then if you make a mistake, that is human. You know, to error is human. You know, otherwise we'd be angels if we didn't make mistakes. We make mistakes in life, but then Allah Subhanahu wa Taala says, if you know, repent and repent sincerely, not in a manner that you're going to do it today, repent today, and then tomorrow you know you're going to do the same thing again and again. You know, that's when hypocrisy comes in, and that Islam doesn't tolerate. So, you know, may Allah give us hidayat, may Allah, you know, guide us on the right path, and to be, you know, to follow the examples of our Nabi Pak Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, and be an example to, number one, to our immediate family, our friends, and then to the rest of mankind. Because I promise you, you know, there's no better feeling when you know that you're doing the right thing. And then obviously, you know, Allah knows best. You try and do your very, very best in with sincerity. And then you see, if you do things in a sincere manner, then you have nothing to regret about. You have nothing to apologize for. You know, as I said, we make mistakes. That's human. But when we do it with sincerity, without and we, you know, obviously we're always learning and we want to improve ourselves. So that's fine. So, you know, I hope anybody, if ever, is offended by my terminology, I sincerely ask for your forgiveness. I don't mean to offend anybody. I just want to, I say it as I see it, and just the way it is. But the Nabi Pak Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, he said, he ordered full preventative measures in case of an epidemic. This is here. He says, he always ordered full preventative measures in case of an epidemic and infectious diseases, and advised the healthy people to take care against becoming infected. He advised the healthy people to take care against becoming infected. And he recommended the people to take patients for treatment to an expert. Take people who are infected to an expert and skillful physicians, and ordered the physicians to act carefully upon the instructions, for the patients to act carefully on the orders of the physicians, and quacks not to practice medicine. And we have a lot of quacks these days. A lot of quacks in the back streets, because, especially in our third world countries, we know, so Neem Hakim Khatra Jan. Neem Hakim Khatra Jan, because you do, some of them are not even qualified. They're just, just seen other people practice or worked with them as laborers or whatever, as assistants. And next, in a village somewhere, they set up their own pharmacy or a practice, where they're actually prescribing medication for people. And those poor people, bichare, people, they don't have, number one, they're not educated. Fault of the governments of previous. I don't want to go into that because they'll annoy me. And then we have, people, they don't have the means. Bichare, they're living hand to mouth. They're living hand to mouth. And then, when somebody becomes sick, no matter how rich you are, but when you're poor, that is the worst thing. When you're poor and you don't have the means to protect, find the medication, find the best that you can remedies for your sick and the ill. And people die, bichare, and you see them, helpless, and you feel their pain, but you are left helpless, unable to do anything. And when I see, a lot of these charities, and then that annoys me also. I don't want to be knocking people, because some people are, mashallah, doing good work, but some people, they do it. I've seen it. I've seen their accounts. I promise you. When I say something, I see it. I've seen accounts. A charity set up, thousands spent setting it up in their accounts, then thousands spent on publicizing it on TV stations, hundreds of thousands collected, and then the year after that, they've closed down, they ceased trading. You'll be, my brothers and sisters, we will be accountable. If you have cheated somebody in this dunya financially, or if you've cheated somebody in any shape or form, you will be held accountable. I promise you, you will be held accountable. And then there'll be only, you won't be able to say, Ya Allah, here it is, or take it from my wealth that I left behind, because your children will have squandered it. Your children will have squandered it. I didn't mean to get onto this rant, but my dear sister, she's bless her. She means well. She means well, but sometimes she gets me, to just, I have to say it. This is maybe for another day. She requested me, I don't know whether it's a Naat or I don't think it's a Ghana, Aanke Hatheen Dafna Janda. I couldn't find it, unfortunately, in my library, and I couldn't find it on the net either. So inshallah, I will make an effort, a sincere effort, to look for it. And if somebody knows of the song, then please give me a shout on 01612219872, and our WhatsApp number, which is 07990264144. And inshallah, I'll try and play it before the program ends, which is going to be unlikely, but inshallah, I sincerely mean that I'll try and do it. It sounds like a very sad song, we do. I don't want to be, sad. Sometimes it's about, just taking a step back and saying, okay, we are sometimes we're sad, but then we want to just look away from that. It's not always good being sad. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to take this pain and misery that we have in our lives, but we have to do something. We have to turn our attention to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and do His commands, what He's commanded us. When we fail, it is because we haven't fulfilled our commandments, what Allah has commanded us. It is our own failings. And when we look at ourselves, the failure is ours, nobody else's, nobody else's. The failings are ours alone. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given us a cure and a remedy for everything and a direction to follow. And He gave us the best of mankind to as an example, as He did to previous generations. And they didn't follow. They didn't follow. Hence, He kept sending. That's how, imagine just looking back on that, how much He loved, how loved He creation. Once we made the mistakes, then, He gave His most beloved of people, and they suffered with mankind, with all kinds of physical, verbal, emotional abuses. But they carried on. They were sincere. They carried on regardless. And they did their very, very best to the end of their days. And our Nabi Pak Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, more than most, the best of the best, as an example. So if we can take those examples and look and follow those examples, inshallah, then at the end of the day, we can look Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala day on the day of judgment. Ya Allah, we did our best. We are weak. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in the Quran, man is made weak, not physically weak, but he is, he gives in. When it's pain, he gives in. When it's enticement, he gives in. When it's emotions, he gives in. Hence, weak in that sense, created weak. So we falter. That's why, we're human, we falter. So we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to forgive us our shortcomings and guide us and give us the strength. And we should guide each other. Enough of the lecture, brothers and sisters. Inshallah, I'm sorry, Baja, I couldn't play your nazam, your naat, but inshallah, I'll make an effort. May Allah bless you, keep you safe. Jazakallah for texting me and advising me. Here is Brother Naveed's request. It has to be, doesn't it? Sabri brothers and Sharabi na chhod de.
सामईन कराम, आपके इल्म में है वाह।
Yeah, this is too long.
ये बुरी चीज है, पीना भी बुरा है इसका, है जो इंसान का दुश्मन वो नशा है इसका, शर का पानी जिसे कहते हैं वो है जामे शराब। वाह, शर का पानी जिसे कहते हैं वो है नामे शराब। जो गुनाहगार करे है ये वही जामे शराब। हर बुराई की तरफ ध्यान चला जाता है, इसको पी लेने से ईमान चला जाता है, इसको पी लेने से ईमान चला जाता है। ये तो दानाओं को नादान बना देती है, ये तो दानाओं को नादान बना देती है, ये तो दानाओं को नादान बना देती है, यानी इंसान को शैतान बना देती है। है क्या तेरी अदा है प्यारे, जानकर भी है ये सब तेरी खता है प्यारे। तूने अंगूर की बेटी का इसे नाम दिया और बेफायदा अंगूर को बदनाम किया। तू न पीता ना ये बहकी हुई बातें करता, होश होता जो तुझे करे खुदा से डरता, होश होता जो तुझे करे खुदा से डरता, होश होता जो तुझे करे खुदा से डरता। पीने वाले ये हकीकत है कि नादान है तू, पीने वाले ये हकीकत है कि नादान है तू, पीने वाले ये हकीकत है कि नादान है तू। आज से छोड़ दे दीना जो मुसलमान है तू, ये हकीकत है कि नादान है तू। आज से छोड़ दे पीना जो मुसलमान है तू। अरे शीशा सागर तोड़ दे प्यारे, शीशा सागर तोड़ दे प्यारे, हाशमी ना छोड़ दे बिना बिना छोड़ दे बिना बिना छोड़ दे बिना बिना छोड़ दे बिना बिना दूसरा बंद समाज फरमाए अर्ज किया है, मैं की चाहत है बिल्कुल, दिस इज ए फैक्ट। मैं की चाहत है तुझे ये तेरी चाहत कैसी, मैं की बोतल से मोहब्बत है मोहब्बत कैसी, मैं की बोतल से मोहब्बत है मोहब्बत कैसी। ये शराब ऐसी है जो दिल को जला देती है, जिंदगी बाधा कशों की ये मिटा देती है, जिंदगी बाधा कशों की ये मिटा देती है। लोग करते हैं मलामत वो मुसीबत है शराब, तेरी हस्ती पे फकत बाइस लानत है शराब, तेरी हस्ती पे फकत बाइस लानत है शराब। लोग करते हैं मलामत वो मुसीबत है शराब, और तेरी हस्ती पे फकत बाइस लानत है शराब। क्यों कि पी के मैं खाने से, पी के मैं खाने से घर तक तुझे जाने के लिए आदमी चाहिए एक राह दिखाने के लिए, आदमी चाहिए एक राह दिखाने के लिए। पी के मैं खाने से घर तक तुझे जाने के लिए और आदमी चाहिए एक राह दिखाने के लिए। क्यों कि लड़खड़ाता हुआ लड़खड़ाता हुआ नशे में जिधर जाता है, अरे कभी सीधा कभी पटरी से उतर जाता है, कभी पटरी से उतर जाता है, सीधा कभी पटरी से उतर जाता है, कभी सीधा कभी पटरी से उतर जाता है, कभी सीधा कभी पटरी से उतर
enough of that one. Let me pause this. Yeah. Enough of that one. Sharab Bina. Yes, the sister sent me this message early on, and refers to. Let me put my phone on charge because it's coming low a bit. Yeah. Polo Pucks FC can announce Jake Henderson has been relieved of his managerial duties. This is a man that sent out a tweet, really, and his missus in the background is looking on, laughing, sometimes coyly hiding her face, and he's having a rant. He's having a rant basically about brown people, because I think he's very ignorant of his facts, very, very ignorant. That's normally the medium, you see. And the media uses this also. Brown people think they're all Pakistanis. Brown people, if you see a brown person, you think they're all Pakistanis. Well, let me tell you, my media friends, there are very few Pakistanis and Muslims in the media. Very few. In the government, even fewer. In the media, few. Every time you see a brown face on television, don't necessarily take it that they're Pakistanis. Or Muslims, number one. And if they're Pakistanis, probably not practicing Muslims. I can tell you that with surety. Because in order to get on, you need to wave that side of your life goodbye, because you don't fit in. Okay? That's the challenge. This man is on about, then he shows a picture of Priti Patel. Well, that should tell him, this ignorant man, Priti Patel is of an Indian origin. And that's been mentioned in the media so many times. Okay? And if you look, Mr. Henderson, vile man, you should look and you would see you do a little bit of research, my friend. Don't just call people. Don't just call people. I have been caught generalizing myself previous to today. And I choose my words very carefully sometimes. Still slip of the tongue, but you didn't slip of the tongue. You made this a deliberate rant against Pakis. That's what you said. Don't want to be governed, ruled, told by Pakis what to do. I'm only quoting what this man has said. I apologize if anybody is offended. I'm only using his words. So I retract that. I apologize. And, this man is what he's used. And this is really sad that, these tweets were still out there for people to look at, because it's about a certain, race of people, Pakistanis, to denigrate, to degrade, call names to Pakistani people is fine, because, they're the whipping boys at the moment. Yeah? Well, my friend, I think you're very ignorant. You need to have a lesson education, and sometimes, maybe just go on, Google. We have the best of technology here, my friend. You should go on Google and look at, the ethnicity and the religion and the nationality, or the parental nationality, and the media puts it out often enough. Now with this Kamala Harris in America, the vice president of USA, yeah. We've got, plenty of them in power now. When you look at the big names and the people in the media, in the social media, in the, the Google, the WhatsApps, all that, they are the CEOs of these companies. And I have to congratulate India for taking that initiative, giving their people education, when our stooges were lining their pockets and now sitting quietly like pigs in London, hiding themselves, and giving and having taken the bread out of the children of the mouths of innocent people in Pakistan and Bangladesh and other poor countries. They hide their wealth in the West, and aren't they afraid of dying? Aren't they going to be held accountable of who they cheated? Hypocrites. You see, this is what gets me going, when I see things like this, people, ignorance, and this ignorance is then fed and wrong people are accused, and it's, the other thing that he makes clear is that Paki rapists. That's what he said. I'm just repeating his words. I'm not, I'm not condoning those. I condemn them sincerely. Condemn calling anybody by any name that is derogatory. Nobody should be using those words. And but there is this man, this vile man having used those words, and he says, rapists. Yeah. Well, I think if you look in the media again, reports and official account, you'll find that most of the rapists are from the Western people, white people, not Pakistanis. So I think, my friend, you need to get your facts right there. Baji, I couldn't find that Ghana for you, but I hope you'll like this one. This is Aaj Maan De Pairan Di Mitti. I hope you like it, and I hope those others listening in. 7:48, almost coming to the end of the show. Oh, and while I'm at it, wonder if any of our politicians will pick this up. No, because they're probably scared to lose their positions at the local council. ਅੱਜ ਮਾਂ ਦੇ ਪੈਰਾਂ ਦੀ ਮਿੱਟੀ ਕਿੰਨੀ ਖਲਕਤ ਲੈਣ ਲਈ ਆਈ ਹੈ Kawali by Nusrat Fateh Ali Khan. I hope you enjoyed it, but yeah, I don't know. Okay, and like I said, I again apologize if I may have, somebody might have felt that I was offending them by using that word P with the I ending. So, but that wasn't what it was about. It was just repeating something that somebody had said. And I wish, I need to restrain myself, because I think I really get very upset when I hear, people using this kind of language and they get away with it. It's not nice. It's not nice to denigrate anybody using foul language, because that's what it is. People are everybody is what they are. People are born where they're born. But the thing that really differentiates us is how we turn out as human beings, how we conduct ourselves in our mannerisms, in our behavior, in our engaging with other people. How we conduct ourselves in the world. That is what really defines us as human beings and our nature as our quality of what and who we are. Enough of that. I think, Sunday evening, 7 people. Manchester United won 3-2. Congratulations, Mr. Solskjaer. You've done it. I think Liverpool. I don't know what's happening to Liverpool. Lately they're not doing very well at the moment. They've lost a number of games, and ups and downs everywhere. Let's take a quick break and we'll be back inshallah after this.
سنیے تو ویڈنگ اینیورسری کے لیے کیک آرڈر کرنے کا بولا تھا. آپ گوگل میں کیا ڈھونڈ رہے ہیں؟
ارے بیگم اس بار ہوم میڈ کیک کھانا ہے, وہ دیکھ رہا ہوں.
گوگل کو چھوڑیے جناب, میں باجی نازیہ کو کال کرتی ہوں. ان کے ہوم میڈ کیکس تو پورے گریٹر مانچسٹر میں مشہور ہیں.
لو جی, میں تو ایویں پریشان ہو رہا تھا. بیگم کے ہوتے گوگل کا کیا کام.
نازیہ کیکس اینڈ بیکس, 11 مانچسٹر.
آرڈر کلیکشن اور ڈلیوری کے لیے واٹس ایپ پر رابطہ کریں 07832999525.
اس کے علاوہ فیس بک یا انسٹاگرام پر فالو کریں کیکس اینڈ بیکس بائی نازیہ.
فریش ٹیسٹ از دی بیسٹ ٹیسٹ.
تمام سننے والوں کو فردوس جمال کا سلام. یہ نیا ریڈیو شروع ہوا ہے, سلام BCR. اس کے تمام متعلقین کو میری طرف سے بہت مبارک ہو اور تمام سننے والوں کو بھی بہت مبارک ہو. سلام BCR پر انشاءاللہ ایک ملاقات پروگرام میں آپ کے سامنے, آپ کے ساتھ میں بھی حاضر ہوں گا. آپ سے گفتگو رہے گی انشاءاللہ. تو بہت بہت مبارک ہو اینڈ ویری گڈ لک ٹو سلام BCR.
السلام علیکم, میں ہوں نرمل علی. آپ کے شہر بری میں ایک ریڈیو اسٹیشن بنا ہے سلام BCR کے نام سے, تو جناب اس کو سنیے اور سنتے رہیے. میں بھی انشاءاللہ آپ کو جوائن کروں گی جلد ہی اور آپ سے بہت ساری ڈھیر ساری باتیں کرنی ہیں, تو سنتے رہیے سلام BCR.
السلام علیکم, آپ سن رہے ہیں ریڈیو سلام BCR میڈیم ویو 1566. میں ہوں فرید احمد, آپ کی خدمت میں حاضر ہوتا ہوں ہر سوموار کی شام 7 سے 9 بجے تک. سنتے رہیے ریڈیو سلام BCR.
Salaam BCR, medium wave 1566 and online. Your local radio, broadcasting across Greater Manchester and beyond. Phone 0161 221 9872.
Madam Noor Jahan, everybody that joined me this evening, thank you very much. Company. I think what a beautiful song to finish on the evening with. That was Noor Jahan. Thank you very much, people,
Assalamu
if you joined me
alaikum.
this
This is
evening.
Salaam BCR, and I'm your host,
here.
Anwar al-Haq, coming to you every Friday.
Yes, time is now 7:59 and almost time for me to go and say Khuda Hafiz. Like I said, everybody, thank you for keeping me company, and inshallah, hopefully we'll see you again next week on Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I'm here with you until 6 till 8. Tomorrow, inshallah, will be Brother Nav Shaji with his special guest from Pakistan, Ifi Iftikhar Sahab. Hope you'll enjoy I hope you'll join him, number one, and enjoy his company. Because obviously, I think we need to, give our artists from Pakistan a little bit of more exposure here in the West. They don't get the credit that they are due. Some absolutely fantastic, talented people, but they're neglected by the governments and by the culture, by everybody. Sometimes we need to give them support as well. So inshallah, I hope you'll join him tomorrow. And thank you for Brother Asad, who texted in from Bolton, Brother Naveed Shaji, Brother Hami, and who else? Baji. Baji, thank you very much for. I didn't know you kept company, but I really appreciate it. But Allah bless you. Allah keep you safe. Allah keep everybody safe. And inshallah, I'm going to finish off with the qawwali that we started off with. And Nusrat Fateh Khan, I really liked it. Unse mulaqat ho gayi. I hope you like it. And inshallah, until next time, be good, be safe. Allah aapko apne hifz o aman mein rakhe. Assalamu alaikum.